It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Mike Holcomb gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Number 27.
Sharp ground ball to third. A quick out number one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Stepping into the box, David Lee, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in now, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jay Lee gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D. Gordon.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Striding in, number 3 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced fouled at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Standing in, Gary Cox, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Full count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Brandon Belt.
Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros on top, 1-0. Digging in, number 61. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's not how you ride it up. You swing the pitch out of the zone, usually pop it up or hit a ground ball. But this time, he got the base hit.
At the plate, Derek Norris. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply toward the right side. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 20.
Ready now, number 20. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So digging in now, Jose Altuve, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Altuve.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. At the plate, Jay Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Ryan is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding into the box, Brendan Ryan. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Holcomb.
Now at the plate, Mike Holcomb. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. And that's a tough break.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Tough play for Gordon, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 1-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 61.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 61. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Belt.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Ryan has it on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jay Lee.
Stepping in, Jay Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit on the ground to short. Ryan ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
I got to count 2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cox moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So coming to the plate, number 20, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way.
Nope,
and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So striding in, Brendan Ryan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. First and second now, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Norris is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Into the box, Mike Holcomb, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
Ready for
Gordon.
another shot now. D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Christian Yelich.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off for ball 1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
No one out with a runner at second. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. And this one is gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Justin Verlander takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
In now, number 61.
Number 61.
As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 3, Derek Norris.
Ready once again, Derek Norris. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you can see, these guys find themselves in the number 6 position in that category in the NL. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Runner back standing. Into the box now, number 20, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-0 delivery. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Ryan. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now at the plate, Mike Holcomb. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Look, 2-0 to the pitcher in this situation with the bases loaded. You have to challenge him. Make him swing the bat.
3 runs already home here. Came with a circle change. 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 7th inning coming up. Miami's out in front 6-1. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance. Number 3. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Now, this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Cox. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here it comes. 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher, number 13.
Standing in, Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Ryan fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They trail 6-1. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Outside and low, 3-0. Number 61 is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in.
Now
if you can't trust a reliever to throw
61.
strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So stepping in, number 61. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Number 3 is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Derek Norris.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. This is grounded foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The payoff pitch one more time. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Trout. And that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Adam
attention,
Ottavino
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll do
Marlins,
so to start the
Number
eighth.
0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He comes
Leading
in
off for
0 for
Houston.
2 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Verlander, number 12, Alejandro De Aza.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yelich will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So striding in, Mike Trout. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
So digging in now, David Lee, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. A runner on first with 2 away. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for Houston. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Buddy Whitaker is on to pitch out of the bullpen Houston, in the bottom half of the 8th.
Buddy Whitaker.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Marcell Ozuna.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, number 20. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Brendan Ryan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. McKinnon will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adeiny Echeverria will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready now, Michael Lee. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Michael Lee.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Shot towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's safe.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Into the box, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in, Gary Cox. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit hard but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Now the pitch. Swinging on 3-0, but this is chopped foul right at home plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. The Fish earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Mike Holcomb Wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that special Miami-Dade transit shuttles to Golden Glades Tri-Rail Station will be available just outside the stadium.